As humans, one of the most important sense that we have is the sense of sight. Sight helps us perceive the things around us. It gives us, or it is what we use to navigate, to plan our directions, to avoid obstacles. It helps us to be able to get a good grasp of our surroundings. My name is Laolu Bitoye, and today I'll be talking about sight. Our eyes are, I don't know, if not one of the most sophisticated organs of the body. For any creature at that actually has eyes. Even for creatures that do not have eyes, they have other sense organs that helps them do, if not exactly the same function as the eyes, but close enough. But for us as humans, imagine closing your eyes and trying to navigate from where you are to a far distance. I've met quite a number of people who are visually impaired, and they have somehow developed an keen sense to be able to navigate by themselves without any aid. Somehow, some other sense, in their bodies have been heightened to complement, so to speak, for the lack of sight. I'm relating this not entirely as it is physically, but as to our lives generally, and our individual capacity to actually see ahead, to actually see what's around us, perceive what's around us, and be able to react or act or respond accordingly. It's enough for us to just the things around us. We should be able to do something with it, because we can see when there is an oncoming tragedy. We can hide ourselves. We can move away. When you're walking and there is a ditch in front of you, your eyes feed the information to your brain, and your brain tells you to evade so you don't stumble. So also it's important for us to have a kind of foresight on our lives, to be able to actually see ahead, to recognize opportunities, to recognize danger, to recognize the things that should be and the things that should not be, and be able to act accordingly. Now, in situations where some of us do not see beyond our current state, our current circumstances, we do not see the possibilities of what lay ahead of us, it becomes quite difficult to be more, to do more, because really we only can act according to the best of our current knowledge. So when you do not know more, when there is no sight to perceive a better perspective, to perceive more knowledge, we do nothing. So really, sometimes I feel that the reason why some people give up is because they have either never heard it, or they just lost their capacity to see ahead. Being able to understand that there is much more than you can see, than you are right now, would go a long way in pushing our response to the limit, to be able to do more. When we have no sight of what's possible, when we have no perception of what we can become or what we can actually achieve, we settle for less. We settle for all that we think we can be now. I've seen people who are made for more settle for crumbs. Academically, career-wise, financially, in relationships. People settle for so much less than they actually really deserve, because that's all they see themselves as. I encourage, gain the sense of sight, not just physically, but for your life. Gain the sense of sight to see much more than you are, to see much more than is around you. Because usually, nothing is ever as it seems, until you actually look closer and deeper. My name is Laoli Bitoye, and I hope today you will find more sight into your life. Have a good time.